Hey, dog it in. Why would a musician need something like the OZMA? I've been doing some test shots for the last 2 or 3 days.
And if you've watched my channel, you know that I absolutely love time lapses, so that's the first thing I tested. And personally, I prefer the iPhone's native app for that because it just uses far less power. Next up was motion lapse. Now, motion lapse is a time lapse where the camera is moving. The results are absolutely stunning and smooth. Love it. Now, here's my first niggle with the product. The motors are extremely noisy, as you'll see in the next example. This bugger's motors are so noisy that I have to record audio on a separate track. Setting up your mobile phone in the OZMA Mobile 2 with an external microphone, there are options available on the net, and for me and what I'm doing, I feel it's spending a lot of money where I could basically hack something together from what I already have in the studio. So basically, here's what I tried. This is one of my other best investments ever. It's the Zoom H5 handy recorder. The audio quality on this thing, absolutely amazing. Add to that the fact that you've got 2 preamps and a removable capsule. So I have the XY stereo mic. I also have the shotgun mic adapter that I often use when I'm recording myself just playing acoustically. Also has a module that adds 2 extra XLR connectors. Now this thing I have used so many times, just connecting it via mini USB to a camera connection kit, and for some reason, when you use it with the DJI software, it doesn't work. So I found a workaround. Basically, it's a little more work. I use the Zoom to record the audio and then just sync it up in post with the video. Something that I was fully aware of when I bought the unit. I had done my homework. I had looked at least 5 different. The OZMA Mobile 2 cannot rotate a full 360 degrees. Now the problem with that is twofold. On the one hand, if you want to do a 360 degree time lapse, it's not possible. On the other hand, if you are using it to track yourself in a talking head type of situation, you have to be aware of the limitations. However, with the focus of my channel, I do not consider it a deal breaker. Next up, I tested the tracking mode. Now, where tracking mode really shines is in a situation where you want to track yourself, where you want to do a vlog style of presentation, or you want to track a person or an object. For the most part, the OZMA kept its tracking pretty damn good. I do not need a camera operator. I do not need an assistant. I have the OZMA perched on top of the car, and it's doing all the heavy lifting. Very, very useful function to have. The whole idea behind a gimbal is to stabilize your footage, to keep it from being shaky. So I tested it under some extreme circumstances in the car. Basically what I've done is I've mounted the OZMA Mobile 2 on a tripod. Probably not the most stable setup ever. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the OZMA on a tripod and in freehand. As you can see, there's a lot of movement in freehand mode, but all in all, the picture stays very centered. So despite the niggles that I have with this specific product, and will probably have with other gimbals, I think the take-home message here is, for a musician, we tend to not be so in tune with the visual, but more to the auditory side of things. But packaging something well and presenting something well just increases your chances of it being received well. And basically with social media today, people want quality entertainment. You know, people are so into what they see that substandard quality is no longer in any way acceptable.